Hey, sister, you're single because you don't ask enough questions. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to my channel. I am B. Ferguson, your sister, your friend, your cousin, your homegirl. I'm here for you. On this channel, we talk about all things love, all things God, all things trying to get to the next level, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever else you guys comment in the comments, we talk about it here. And today I want to talk about not asking questions, not being afraid of the answers. I remember dating a guy who always said, I love you. Girl, I love you down. I love you so much. And at first, that just really did something to my shana. And I was like, you do? Until I said something to him about my boundaries. And his reaction is what made me start questioning him. So we went to high school together, which means we had a lot of high school friends, mutual friends, and we were Facebook friends. And remember, back in the day, Facebook will show you all the comments and all of the things that you do with other people's pages. And I recall telling him, when you're commenting on the other girl's pictures, you're making me feel away. It doesn't make me feel secure as your woman. It makes me feel like you're giving out compliments to everybody but me. And he kept saying, oh, I'm gonna stop, but he never stopped, right? So one day, after he told me he loved me like 15 times that day, I said, what's your definition of love? Because in my brain, love doesn't hurt. Love corrects, love makes changes. And what he was doing to me over and over and over, it just didn't equate to my love. And girl, let me tell you what he said to me. That baby said, love is how you make me feel. Okay, so I sat back and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him cook, right? Because this just couldn't be there shouldn't be a period. This can't be a period. It got to be a comma because you about to say something else. No, he didn't. He said, love is how you make me feel, how you treat me. Now, I done got the googly eyes and I'm all giddy inside because he keeps telling me he loves me. But had I not asked him what his definition of love was, I would have accepted that. So I kind of gave him the alley-oop and I said, well, is love, or your definition of love, does that reciprocate? I mean, not really. It's just more so how you treat me and how you make me feel. I said, so you don't have to do that for me? Silence. Now, I could have did a lot of things with that information. I could have let it just slide by. I could have said, he'll get better. I could have stayed, but I didn't. Because see, your love, your definition of love wasn't doing anything for me, okay? Your definition of love was given one-sided. Your definition of love was telling me I would have been in a relationship with myself with you as a title. And I wasn't willing to settle for that. And see, I feel like a lot of times we have that intuition in our shananas and we don't want to ask questions because you're really not ready for the answers. And then you're stuck in relationships longer than you should be. I'm the type of girly that God has to show me that thing spot on so that I can deal with it then. Because if he doesn't hit me in the gut, if I don't get gut punched, I'm holding on to things that I shouldn't be holding on to. So with that definition that he gave me, and me also giving him the opportunity to expand on his definition, because maybe, just maybe, he had more to it. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. And I knew then that's not what I was looking for. So if you're not even sure what you need in your life, if you're afraid of being alone, then you're not going to ask questions, because I'm going to always double back and ask a question. You're not just going to say things to me and your actions not line up. That doesn't work for me. And it shouldn't work for you if you want more. If you want to go to the next level. And it doesn't just have to be with someone that you're dating. It's just in general. I'm going to always ask you questions. Some may call it obnoxious. But I'm going to get clarity. And that's scripture. Okay? So I'm going to always get clarity. And then I'm going to make my judgment from what you've said. what your response is and what lines up with your actions. So, baby, you're single because you're afraid of answers, and you're single because you don't want to ask the hard questions. God has gifted you, baby girl. He's gifted you with a shanana, that unction that you have deep in your belly. Use it. And I don't want you to be afraid that if I say something, he's going to leave me. If you say something and he leaves you, he was supposed to leave. I don't want you to be afraid and say, well, I'm going to just take what I can get. Because it says that you don't really trust God, that he has what's best for you, that he knows what's best for you, that you're just going to take anything. Mommy, you a queen. You deserve the world. You deserve someone that loves you and that's going to give, because love gives. God gave his only son. Love doesn't take. Love isn't just what I do for you to make you feel good. No. So if you really, 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 really want what God has for you and you are tired of settling, ask the hard questions and be honest with yourself. Can you deal with that for the rest of your life? Do you want to settle and be in a one-sided relationship? Are you really a king's kid if you're settling? All right, y'all. Now, I told y'all these conversations are going to be hard, but they're for the person who really, really, really want what God has for them, who really, 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 really wants to get treated like they're supposed to be treated. So until next time, y'all, I love you. Bye.